Israel under Obama.
This site signify in the war against Judeo-Christianity?
It signifies another vicious attack by Muslim terrorists who mercilessly murdered 3,000 innocent Americans, and whose intention, by the way, was actually to murder hundreds of thousands of people. They wanted to perpetrate a Holocaust. They thought the buildings, that the two Twin Towers were going to come crashing down on everybody in the Wall Street area, and that was going to lead to the murder of 250,000 people.
Well, first of all, Israel is our only ally in the Middle East. I think that Obama has not respected Netanyahu, and also as far as a two-state solution, which Obama has clearly been an advocate of, you can't make peace with your enemies. And you know, going back to the 67 borders and everything that Obama has really very publicly spoken about.
How do you feel Jews, Zionism, and Israel have fared under the Obama era, and what do you expect would happen coming this election?
Well, I do feel that the Obama administration has promoted, it's my personal opinion, the Arab Spring, which has been horrible for Israel and horrible for the United States and horrible for the West. If you listen to his Cairo speech, I felt he was encouraging that and immediately abandoning pro-American leaders in the Arab world, as we did the Shah.
As America did the Shah.
America did the Shah. It's the same thing all over again. I think that as well, I've had a lot of my friends tell me that I was right the first time, and they wanted to see a black president. It was a racist election, but it was pro-black rather than being anti-black, at least in the Jewish community. I think including a number of Jewish Republicans, voted for Obama because they thought it would be a good thing long-term for the country at the time. And all those people have now felt that was a big mistake. I think a black president is good, it just he wasn't the right one, and it was unfortunate that he was the first one. I think Obama is not as good for Israel as Romney, and all you need to do is look at their public statements and see their actions and so on. Even talking about religion, we don't like to talk about that, but I think Mormonism, well, they may want to convert you after you're dead. I don't care about that. Mormonism has a favorable attitude toward Jews. They consider themselves, I think, one of the lost tribes. And Islam certainly does not. And there's just no comparison. I'd much rather have a Mormon than a Muslim. I'm not saying that Obama is a Muslim, but I think he has favorable attitudes, which he's expressed in his book, towards Islam, and he certainly expressed it strongly in his Cairo speech. I don't know what his real religion is, but it's just like we don't know what his college stuff and all that, where he claims that he born in the United States and is a U.S. citizen, but on his college applications to get scholarships, he claimed he was not a U.S. citizen. That's, I think, pretty well established, although I still get people who deny that.
Which way are you leaning?
Well, I'm leaning towards Mitt Romney. I mean, not leaning, not voting for and supporting. It's something that would be the destruction of Israel. And I don't have the feeling that if Israel, let's say, was attacked by one of their neighbors, that the Obama administration would come to the defense of Israel. I mean, he might do nothing, or he might lead from behind, like he always states, and it's very worrisome to me.
Well, what would that mean? Would you encourage Jews who have voted Democrat traditionally to look at this election differently?
Well, I don't believe anyone should ever vote traditionally. I think that you vote in the here and the now. Jewish people, like I say, well, why are you for Obama today when he so clearly is not for Israel and for our freedom and everything our country stands for? And they say, oh, I don't want to talk about it, I could never vote for a Republican. And this to me is, I mean, it makes no sense at all.
How critical do you think this election in November will be for Americans?
I think it's everything.
My name is John Brown, Zion Oil and Gas, based in Dallas, Texas, but this is a personal message for me to Jews, is I think you really need to wake up, American Jews, and see that the person you're supporting is no supporter of Israel, and he's no lover of Jews, okay?
White House?
The White House. Obama is his name. He's the President of the United States. The guy that you helped elect last time, I hope you're smart enough after these 4 years of seeing how he's behaved towards you and your heritage and your people and your land. All right, that you would stop supporting him and support a candidate that's pro-Israel.
America, you have to wake up. They're going to run you into serfdom, into slavery. They're going to completely undermine your freedoms, your middle class or upper middle class standing. They're going to ruin this country, flooded with illegal aliens. They're going to completely torch the Constitution and the Bill of Rights. And if you're just going to take it lying down watching television, I can't help you. I can't do anything for you. All I can tell you is to get off the couch and into the street.
Every Jew and every righteous Gentile is obligated to work to defeat Barack Hussein Obama for re-election. He is someone whose policies are advancing jihad and advancing world Islam. And I don't believe, by the way, that it's unintentional. I think that he hates the United States. I think he feels the United States is a racist nation that did terrible things to his people and terrible injustices, and he grew up with this hatred. Everyone he surrounded himself with were filled with hatred for America. Jeremiah Wright, Bill Ayers, all the people he surrounded himself with his whole life. That's why Barack Hussein Obama went to Louis Farrakhan's Million Man March in 1995. He went from Chicago all the way to Washington to attend a march by Farrakhan, who has said that Adolf Hitler was a great man. Can you imagine, by the way, if a white candidate had gone to Ku Klux Klan rallies? Would that have been an issue? Could he have run realistically for president if you had a white candidate who had gone to KKK rallies? He would never have been laughed out of the race for president, and justifiably. If someone would go to rallies like that, they shouldn't be considered seriously for the presidency. But Obama went to the rallies of the Klan with a tan.
The president, wow, and she wants to give all monies that we now give to Israel to the Palestinians. See a problem here? Gee, I don't know. I'm looking at our only ally in the Middle East who are good. This is my roots. Yeah. My savior was a Jewish carpenter. I don't want to see the state of Israel destroyed. Thank you.
Israel under Obama.